Healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within men and women is the energy that allows for protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. So no matter what, you feel a deep comfort, a deep sense of protection and security. So when your divine masculine is activated, you feel at peace. And when you're in a relationship and the other person's divine masculine man is very active, you feel secure with the man. You feel happy. You feel honored. You feel seen, and you feel listened to. When the masculine within us is healthy and strong, we have an inner strength to hold ourselves safe through anything. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in his ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Again, we all have an inner feminine and an inner masculine. And the two want to work together. They want to be loved. They want to be held together, right? His ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. So you see, the feminine side and the masculine side really do support. It's like yin and yang, masculine, feminine, two sides of the same coin, opposite and yet together. The inner masculine and inner feminine need each other. When they're in good inner relationship with us, we feel like healthy, whole human beings. We're able to live as ourselves in the world in a relatively peaceful, creative, and enjoyable way, right? When there is damage to the inner masculine, there is difficulty in standing up for our truth, in knowing what our truth and values are, and in knowing how to protect them without feeling as though we have to fight constantly just to be allowed to be ourselves. How many of you are fighting in your relationships, or couples fighting, right? We might also feel that unless others see things as we do, we have no power, and then have to fight to dominate others, manipulating them to our point of view. This, I think, can be very sad, so we want to be very aware of what it is to be the divine masculine, the divine feminine. So in Soul Ascension Egypt, we have soul standing for sacred. So we want a sacred relationship with ourselves. We want to allow ourselves to invite opportunities into our life. We want to know that coming to Soul Ascension, coming to this fabulous retreat, is a way of you getting to understand yourself better, understand your masculine and feminine relationship, understand that you also are important and you have power. One of the wonderful things about coming to Egypt is that it gives you an opportunity to expand your life. It gives you an opportunity to open to more abundance, open to a new life, a new way. And also you have an opportunity to step forward, to walk in the land of the ancients, to walking and sailing on the Nile like Cleopatra and all the gods and goddesses did, right? So it's very important. The inner masculine part of us often needs healing so that he can fulfill his divine purpose of inner strength, protection, and honoring of the self in all its uniqueness, so that we can live as free, strong individuals that know who they are and are happy to just love and be that person, and now allow others to do the same. So we can see one of the very powerful things about Egypt is it allows you to allow your light to show through. So you can stand in light with confidence and strength. And it's important for us to know that in coming to Egypt, you are allowing your growth, you are allowing your abundance. Now, the oracle indicates your feminine self is blooming and your masculine needs to be able to protect and honor her. Sometimes, just as Isis looked for Osiris to help put him back together when he was torn apart by hatred, fear, and jealousy of his dark brother Set, our feminine needs to help the masculine to heal, so he in turn can help her. So it's important for us to realize that one of the many things about going to Egypt is that it's allowing you to recognize your strengths and weaknesses. It's allowing you to identify that you have a masculine and a feminine side inside of you. And sometimes those are in conflict within you. And it's important for you to understand, what does it mean to have a feminine side and what does it mean to have a masculine side? So one of the benefits of coming to Egypt is it's teaching you to center yourself so you can balance your emotions. You can center and stand from a point of power and make your mind up. Stand from a point of power and make your decisions, right? Your masculine consciousness can be healed and grow stronger through his relationship to the inner feminine within you. By adjusting and healing our own views of masculine energy so that our feminine is no longer willing to experience masculine energy as violent, aggressive, unfeeling, or controlling, a healing shift begins. The divine inner feminine can then choose to relate to the divine inner masculine in a different way, to hold a different vision and different beliefs of who he is. Then he knows what he can do and what his purpose might be. She might choose to experience him as a tender, protective, strong, and discerning and stabilizing energy. So going to Egypt is going to enable you understand your relationships and have more harmonious relationships with your family, with your loved ones, and in the office. So allowing you to anchor and understand what the feminine and masculine energy is crucial. Recognizing that we all have a soul. The soul continues even when our body dies. And knowing that we always want to act from a point of centeredness, not a point of vulnerability or fear or anger or hatred. We want to expand ourselves and expand our energy field so we're able to allow and invite in a different way of looking. The oracle guides you to realize that your inner masculine could benefit from some restoration and healing after being ravaged by expectation that in order to be acceptable, he should never feel anything, that he should always be dominant, and that only the most violent and aggressive alpha masculine behavior are to be respected. If you're already working on this aspect of your own healing, you are encouraged by this oracle that it is working and to stay with your process. You are encouraged to empower your masculine energy, seeing it as tender, protective, containing, strong, and aware. You're also encouraged to continually choose to let go of behaviors that cast the masculine as perpetrator or as dominating. So one of the benefits of Egypt is it's going to enable you to really understand what the masculine and feminine aspect of you. There's going to be a natural process through the work we do, through the learning, through the training, through the meditation, through the walking. We will have silent walks in Egypt. We'll have silent walks in the pyramids. It'll be so important. This expansion of silence is going to enable you to have more clarity and to be able to make your decisions from a point of centeredness in a very naturally occurring way. It is so important for you to understand that coming to Egypt is about empowering you and creating results in your personal life. So one of the benefits is you're going to learn how to have better relationships with your partner, right? You're going to, so use your inner feminine courage, trust, and determination to avoid castrating the masculine by considering it weak, useless, and or unnecessary. For healing to happen for both masculine and feminine, we must be prepared to let go of feelings of victimization, domination, disappointment, and dissatisfaction, and do the sometimes challenging inner work of learning to relate masculine and feminine energy with a completely different approach. So when we look at that, so we look at the word natural, we want to do this naturally. We want to anchor the source, your source of power. You want to anchor your source and be able to activate and manifest from your source the money, the good health, the happy relationship, the strong mental mind, the healing of your anxiety, your worry, or depression. You want to also call forth and learn more and activate your intuition, which is your third eye. It's very important for you to understand that coming to Egypt is about your personal development, your spiritual development, your mental development, your emotional development, your soul development. Soul Ascension covers all aspects of your life. So what are you ready to open to? You're ready to open to more abundance. You're ready to open to more goodness. You're ready to open to more of joy and happiness. You're ready to say yes to your life. This is a new beginning. Are you ready to activate a new beginning and a new way forward? Soul Ascension is a visionary quest to your soul alignment. That means that you're aligning directly to source. And from that source vibration, you're making decisions that activate results, such as my headaches have gone. I'm sleeping better. I'm more peaceful. It is easy for me now to make the money to buy the car. I have the money. I have the relationship. I am pregnant. I am getting married. So all these practical things are the transformation that you will have in Egypt. So when you finish this soul ascension, when you complete it, it will never be completed. It's always an ongoing process. You are ready to bring in more growth, more vitality. So perhaps you thought you couldn't have babies and you have a baby. Perhaps you thought you couldn't get married and you get married. Perhaps you thought the relationship was over and then you come back together. Perhaps, and all of a sudden you have that aha moment. You're ready and you're ready to make that speech. You're ready to be a speaker. You're ready to be that brilliant essence, that soul ascension, that vision of yourself that's new, that's expansive, that's natural, that's allowing you give yourself permission to move forward. You give yourself permission because you choose to and you want to. So, invocation to the divine masculine. So I'm going to read this invocation, okay? Man of power, man of fire, man who liberates heart's desires, man within, man without, man stronger than fear or doubt, father, warrior, leader, lover, protector, hunter, teacher, brother, man divine, man of love, man of earth, man of heaven above. Your strength, your strength, your strength, my strength, Your power, my power. Your love, my love. Integrity, honor, compassion, protection, tenderness, stability, passionate, attention, man divine, man of love, man of the earth, man of heaven above. Aho, 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 aho. And here is the card. Healing the divine masculine. So this is Osiris Rises. You will see, remember, when Osiris was killed by Set, Isis, his wife, went looking for him and collected all his body parts and put them together and brought him back to life. The divine feminine heals the divine masculine, and in so doing enables the divine masculine to support her and protect her.